Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Superstar Baseball. In the last episode, we finished out the star level, and in this episode, we are going to be moving over to the final level, the special mode. Gather pals and form a team to challenge the Bowser team, the mightiest rival. Yeah, the mightiest rivals await you. So not just formidable, not they're a little better. No, the mightiest rivals. And so, we have played thus far. We started out with the Yoshi Islanders, then we moved to the Wario Greats, and then we moved over to the Mario Sunshine. So all we have left is the Peach Monarchs and the Donkey Kong Kongs. Now, as much as I love Koopa, I think he's great, I actually don't like Donkey Kong. I find him a little weird to play as. Diddy Kong's pretty great for the outfield, as is Dixie Kong, but I'm not a big fan of Paratroopa. I'm not even really a big fan of Paragoomba, so the obvious choice for me is going to be playing as the Peach Monarchs. And they've arguably given us the most trouble thus far during this project, so it would be nice to not have to face them. Plus, I love the Toads, and you get 5 of them, plus Toadsworth, who's also pretty good. And then, of course, I love Daisy. Daisy's, like, one of my favorite characters, and Peach is, like, pretty fair, too, so Peach Monarchs is a great team, and I think definitely the team best suited for the special difficulty. I mean, Wario's pretty up there too, I would say. I don't know why we were watching that again. I can skip that, and I always forget that. But, yeah, I have Toadette, a few Toads, and your grandpa. No. Venerable Toadsworth. Alright. Alright, we already know all this stuff. So, basically, everything's just a little bit harder now. I think it's still 3 innings, but we'll find that out really quickly whether or not it is or isn't, because it very well could be more. And we're gonna just hop right back into things with a game against Mario. And so the things about special mode that are a little different than the other modes is that we can now get all the star characters that we could possibly want, which is great. I really like the fact that we can get all of those characters that we have into star characters, and I could not be more happy. Alright, so Toadette is a ridiculous runner, so we're going to keep her in the outfield, even though her fielding is not terribly amazing. We're going to move good old Toadsworth over to shortstop, I think. I think I like him there. And then the best Toad as far as fielding is concerned, I'd have to say is Purple Toad. So we're going to move Purple Toad over into the first base slot. Because we don't want any mess-ups as far as first base is concerned. And then we're not going to have Daisy sit behind the plate, so we're going to throw Daisy. I'm going to throw Daisy into the outfield as well. And then, let's see. Green Toad has pretty good running. So does Yellow Toad. So, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, this will be good. And we'll leave Peach on the mound because her pitching and fielding are pretty good, so we'll keep her there. Now, Daisy only has chemistry with Peach, which kind of sucks, so I'm going to switch them. I'm going to have Daisy, I'm going to have Peach bat 4th, Daisy bat 3rd, and then I'm going to have Purple Toad lead off, because Purple Toad's the best batter of all the Toads, and then I'm going to have Red Toad, and then we'll pretty much just have some nice chemistry throughout. So I think that's the best thing that we got going for us. So let's go. So yes, my suspicions were correct. We are actually now all going to have all of our games be 5 innings. So it's going to be a little bit more of a competition this time, whereas like before we could really like just blow through the competition and get through matches like pretty quickly. Alright, so nice little ground ball, but Toad's not going to be able to beat that, not Purple Toad. Even though that was considered a big play, I'm really surprised about that. But the Toads are great. I feel like they all have really, really great batting potential, regardless of what their stat may say. and they're just like a balanced character, and that's my personal preference. I like the balanced characters a lot in this game. So the more balance I have, the more confident I feel, and it's gonna take a lot out of me, you know, trying to defeat all these special difficulty team members. So the special difficulty, like this section, is definitely going to be much longer than some of the other sections, for the fact that getting scout flags is a lot more difficult. One, because the computers are better, but also like recruiting characters is going to take a lot. Like it's gonna take a lot more. And as you can see already, like right off the bat, like certain hits that we've made that would have definitely been hits in previous difficulty levels are not, and you're gonna see the computers getting a lot more big plays and just making contact with the ball just a little bit easier than they were before. So definitely gotta be on your toes like Yellow Toad is, jumping up for that nice little catch right there, and you just gotta be playing your best. And Blue Toad was there, getting a nice little ground ball, and so long as we can strike Mario out, we will finish them off in 3 batters. And there's 1 strike down. Now we're going to go again in the inside with a nice little changeup. Hopefully he misses. He does. And now we're going to go outside with a star pitch, so hopefully we can get some of these scout flags. Yes! Excellent! So we got a scout flag for Monty Mole, Noki, and Mario. Mario being, obviously, the one that we want the most. And that was a nice hit by Green Toad right over Monty Mole on shortstop. We're getting a nice little hit, and then we got Blue Toad. So I just love the Peach Monarchs because I love the Toads so much. Like, I'm going to be singing their praises so much, and it's going to take some really good characters to get me to switch out some of these Toads. In fact, like, I probably won't switch out, like, any Toads at first. Toadette will probably be the first to get the boot. Ooh, strike out for a Blue Toad. Yeah, but Toadette will probably get be the first one to get the boot, because she's just a really terrible batter. But that doesn't mean we can't get a hit with her. Oh, and another scout flag. Great. Fantastic. Excellent. And that's 2 scout flags down for Mario. Now we got Toadsworth. Now, Toadsworth is kind of like the sleeper, and that is why. If you hit with his sweet spot, you are, especially if it's charged, you are looking for a nice hit, and that is going to bring Green Toad in, and it's definitely going to bring in Toadette, too. Ooh, that was close. That was definitely close. That would have been... Ooh, I don't know. I'm glad that I brought her back, because I didn't want to risk it. I did not want to risk it, especially with Purple Toad up to bat. But, that was definitely close. Ooh, back. Everybody back. Yeah, I wish I would have got Toadette back a little faster. We definitely would have been able to get, you know, a nice little sacrifice fly. And look at these Toads just dominating these balls over and over again. Ooh, a nice perfect hit. That's going to go inside. Ooh, and, no, we're not getting it with the Toadsworth. So we're going to retreat back. Thankfully, we're up 2-0 right now. And that's a great sign, especially with Daisy up. We're going to use her Star Swing. Get a nice, another... Oh, that's going to be... Oh, no, he has the laser beam. He has the laser beam. Go back. Oh, I was mashing the wrong button. I'm so stupid. Whatever. I'm okay with that. Three runs is pretty solid, and giving us a nice little safety net as we go up against... Ooh, that was so close. But that's going to give us a nice little safety net going into the bottom of the second. So I love special difficulty. It is easily my favorite difficulty to play on, because I feel like they're the most competent that they're going to be. And I just like the fact that all the innings are 5 now, or all the games are 5 innings, rather. Because 3 innings is just really short, and I just don't feel like it's an actual baseball game at that point. Like, 5 is probably... in my opinion, like, the best, like, as far as video making is concerned, especially. But look at Daisy with that hustle. Daisy was on there, and I'm glad, too, because I was at first really afraid that, like, Luigi was going to hit that home run, but thankfully we shut him down. And hopefully we can shut down Blue Pianta, too. And we do, with a nice change-up on the inside for another scoreless inning for the Mario Sunshines. Unfortunately, our perfect game is gone, but I'm not really too concerned about perfect games at this point. I'm concerned about getting nice, deep hits into the backfield with Peach. Turning a double, putting the Mario Sunshines on edge. Ooh, another nice hit by Yellow Toad. These Toads are just pulling through in the clutch. I mean, I guess it's not really a clutch, but... Alright. Peach back. Ooh. Peach back. Oh, that is not a triple play. They're gonna hold. Man, I don't know what I was doing. I thought I was pressing the right button, but I guess I wasn't. I don't know. Ooh, a perfect hit. I am pretty on my game right now. Mario's gonna have to step down. He's gonna get tired pretty soon. Ooh, that was pretty close for Pianta. A good attempt. Wish he would try that hard on my team. Ooh, the laser beam throw. I thought I could beat it out. If it wasn't a laser beam throw, I definitely would have been good. But that was definitely cocky of me to think that I could beat out Pianta's laser beam throw. Especially from that distance. You know, like, if he was in the backfield, like, I probably could have done it, but he really was just, like, sitting there on second base, so it's a little greedy of me, but it's okay, because we're still up 3-0, and Peach is shutting them down with superb pitching. Peach, definitely one of the best pitchers in the game by far, probably only second to Waluigi and maybe Boo. Ooh, and Blue Toad putting in the effort. Blue Toad is on his grind, and Mario Sunshines are not making a good case for special difficulty being a challenge, because we are kind of shutting them down. Only 1 hit through 3 innings, whereas we have 11 hits and 3 runs. But you could see that the hit-to-run conversion is significantly less. It's not going to be every hit being a run. Definitely not. And you'll see that, like, the AI, they just have a better hustle, honestly. They are just more, on top of, the ball. Like, they don't just, like, stare as the ball go down. And those were 2 terrible pitches to swing at. And I deserve that, honestly. I deserve not to get anything from there. But now we got Red Noki up, and the Nokis are terrible, as I mentioned in the last game, or the last episode. Series, you know, difficulty, that's what I'm trying to say. In the last difficulty, when I was playing as Mario, I just... Ooh, Daisy eating dirt, but good attempt. Good attempt for sure. Yeah, I think the Nokis are pieces of crap. They're no good, but... You don't want to take anybody for granted on the special difficulty. You won't really be seeing me throw too many pitches just straight down the middle. Like, sometimes I would do that in the other difficulties just because I was feeling lazy, or I really wanted them to hit the ball. I won't be messing around with that in this, especially against power characters, because even though I can't get Pianta to work, Pianta on the computer side, devastating. Devastating when they hit the ball. Alright, so... Ooh, look at that DBZ catch by Toad. Yellow Toad was so far out of third base. That was crazy. Alright, we're gonna go for some standard hits with Daisy. Ooh, that was a terrible hit. Straight to Monty Mole. Still fairly close, honestly. And I think one feature that this game could have benefited from that it does not have is a slide feature. I think a slide feature would have been fantastic for this game, because I feel like there are a lot of really close sections where, like, if you had a slide feature, you would make plays that you wouldn't have otherwise made. Like, that was, I think, a pretty good example. But I mean, I can understand that they probably weren't looking to be like super duper in depth with this game. Although this game has a fair amount of depth. Yeah, it has a fair amount of death. Lots of people die. No, has a fair amount of death as is. And I'm struggling with words right now. Ooh, look at that. Grounded right to first base, or third base, and then a nice little conversion to first place. First place! Oh my god, see, that's what I'm saying. Words and me are just not going right now. Alright, so we didn't get the player out, but it's okay. I'm not concerned about recruiting Pianta. Ooh, oh, I should have went for the first base, but Yellow Toad is, in my eyes, he probably won't get MVP, but he is definitely a top contender for me, because he's been making plenty of clutch plays. He's showing that just because he's a short little toadstool, he still has hops. Wow, a 2-run homer by Noki. By Noki, of all the characters, Noki just hit a home run. And they just made this a kind of close game, but they have 2 outs, and there's 2 Nokis up, green and red Noki, and I don't think much is going to happen from them, unless they get back-to-back homers, or someone gets on base, and then we have it. But I'm thinking about just finishing this off with a nice little star swing. Peach's changeup cannot be hit by green Noki, and the Peach Monarchs win their first game on special difficulty against the Mario Sunshines, and a nice close 3-2. I'm glad that they hit that home run, honestly, making it seem as though there was a little bit of a challenge. And Peach is going to get MVP. I guess it kind of makes sense. She had a pretty stellar pitching performance. I mean, all the way up until, you know, I think the 5th inning, we had only given up 1 hit, and that's pretty good. So let's look. We haven't checked the scoreboard in a while. Let's see who was doing good. So Peach was batting 1,000. She hit every time she got up, and let's see. Our total batting average for the team was 500, which is fairly solid. Purple Toad, even though he's my favorite, you know, kind of let me down. Daisy was all right. She had an RBI. Red Toad had an RBI. Toadsworth had an RBI, so... And hey, look at Toadette! Even though she's a pretty terrible batter, batting 1,000, so... Gotta give props where props is due, and I'm going to give them to Toadette right now. But that just about does it for this episode of Mario Superstar Baseball. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for next episode, as we probably will take on Mario again. So, see you guys then.